Hey guys, I just wanted to take a few minutes. I have all three kids asleep right now and the house is actually quiet. And I wanted to thank you for following me, for liking and subscribing my page. You guys don't have any idea how much that means to me when you like and you share and you get your friends to like it. I'm hobbying it basically. This page is for me to have a little bit of an outlet through my homemaking and to help other ladies who are doing the same exact thing that I'm doing realize that they're not alone in this mommy world. And so many times I go onto Pinterest or I go onto YouTube or I go on to Google, wherever you go, Facebook even, just scrolling, and everything's white and perfect and everybody's house is 1,000% in order and their kids are all, just beautiful and clean. And guys, that is not life most of the time. I do have friends who live like that, but typically when everything's completely exactly the way that it should be to be picture perfect, then we're not usually doing so well on the inside. We're stressed out, we're anxious, because this just comes with the territory with young kids. I am not in any means saying that you should be a slob. I'm not in any means saying that you shouldn't keep up with your home, you shouldn't keep up with cleaning, you shouldn't keep up with chores, but I am saying that we can't do it all perfectly all at the same time, and we're all in this together. So homeschooling on the homestead is going to be the atmosphere of this YouTube page. We're going to homeschool, and I have never done that before, so all I have is experience with all the way up to almost age 4. I find great joy in learning from other women who are older than me, who have homeschooled their children, who are smarter than I was raised in a public school and are so much more well-rounded and have the opportunity to follow all the things that they love and they dream about. And that's what I kind of want to be going forward. I want to be a resource for other moms who are trying to get into that lifestyle, or resource for other moms who are already in it to realize they're not alone. And I want to be able to feed off them and get ideas, and I want them to be able to feed off of me and get ideas. And then the homesteading part. I live in a huge city right now. We moved from Florida, we moved up here to Indiana, and this is a huge city. And we rent, and we pay way too much money to live in a crime-filled city and not have the freedom to just go outside and not basically fear for what's going to happen because of the crime and how fast people drive and just the city life. So our ultimate goal is to have our own property and to have our own homestead, to be able to grow plants that we want to plant, to be able to not grow chickens, but basically raise chickens and have a more natural, holistic approach where we're not spraying our crops and everything is kind of hormone and antibiotic free. Maybe cows. We've had goats before when we lived in Florida. We'd love to have goats again. And so we're going to be learning by trial and error. We're going to have so much stuff that we've never done before that we're going to try to film so that you can see us learning, so that you don't make the same mistakes that we do. And then if you're interested in the same kind of thing, you might have a pretty good game plan because you're watching us mess up in the first place. So we're huge YouTube studiers. I love it when people post to YouTube because it's a free resource. It is free to go on YouTube and learn about anything under the sun. So we're learning about the homesteading. Right now we're really into learning about Joe Salatin's farming style and how a genius he is, and how so many people in my life who have land and property or try to farm at all have no idea who Joe Salatin is. And so we're learning and we're learning and we're learning and we're learning, and we're planning to buy land within the year or before next summer. So right now we're sitting in July of 2020. Next summer we'll hope to have our land, and we're trying to decide, do we want a land lot loan, or do we want to buy an old farmhouse fixer-upper and have a mortgage, or do we want to just pay cash and live way within our means with no mortgage or no land lot loan mortgage? We don't know yet. So you guys staying tuned with me is cool because I'm learning things that I get to share with you, and then you're giving me feedback and letting me know what you guys want videos on. And then as the page grows, I hope that it's more of a good resource for moms like us who want somewhere to go where we can go, hey, I'm learning, but I don't feel like a bump on the log when I compare myself to this page, because I mess up every day. Of all the sinners in the world, you could probably label me the worst. I mean, I do not have it together, but I just appreciate you guys so much joining me and coming behind me and supporting me in this, and at least saying, hey, we like your content and we don't mind keeping up with you. That's a huge deal. So stay tuned, guys. We've got camper renovations coming up that we've been working on since before COVID even hit earlier on in this year. And we've got all kinds of stuff that people have said, hey, could you make a video on this? That's what I'm working towards. But as you guys can see, I have 3 kids and I have 3 dogs, and all of that takes priority over my YouTubing, so my YouTubing is on the side. So you guys keep it coming. Let me know what you want, what you don't want. Thank you for tuning in. And you see my Zevia right here. I am a little over 2 months clean of no soda. So technically this says soda, but it's all natural, and every flavor. They have like cherry and all that kind of stuff. This is root beer. They have cream soda. It's clear. You can't count it a soda if it's clear and it doesn't have bad stuff in it. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. We're going to have a lot more content coming. If I can work harder at this, it'd be great. But the harder I work, the more content I can get to you and the more feedback you guys can give me. So thank you, and that's all I wanted to say. Stay tuned.